I got tons of stuff I'm gonna talk.
I got it.
Motion to adjourn. Not that fast.
There you go. Call to order, City of Cannon Falls City Council meeting for Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024. If I could get a roll call, please.
Gesme.
Aye.
Grote. Jepson.
Yep.
Johnson.
Aye.
Cronenberger. Your audio on?
She is present via Zoom.
All right. Lundell.
Here.
Montgomery.
Here, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, if I could get an approval of our amended agenda.
So moved.
Motion from Lundell, second from Lisa. All those in favor?
Aye.
Do we have to do roll call because even for the agenda? All right, roll call vote for approval of the agenda.
Gesme.
Aye.
Grote.
Aye.
Jepson.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Cronenberger.
She said aye, but her audio.
Lundell.
Aye.
Montgomery. Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
True Minnesotan. Oh,
There you go. Nobody signed up for public input, so we will skip that portion. The consent agenda. Consent agenda items may be adopted under one motion as presented or may be removed for discussion and resolution as council business. I'll go through them for you. Item A, just and correct claims for the accounting period that ended June 26, 2024. B, meeting minutes for June 18th, 2024 City Council meeting. Item C, Resolution 2765, adopting the primary and general election judges for 2024 and setting their hourly wages. Item D, approve 72nd Avenue Way Improvement Project deferred assessment. Item E, Resolution 2766, authorizing fund closures for year-end 2023 Cannon Falls audit. Item F, Resolution 2767, granting conditional use permit for Dollar General. Item G, Resolution 2768, granting variance from front setback for Dollar General. Item H, Resolution 2769, granting variance from parking stall requirements for Dollar General. Anything that the council would like to be pulled down for discussion? Hearing none, I would accept a motion to approve tonight's consent agenda.
So moved. Second.
Motion from Ryan, second from Diane, and we'll take a roll call for approval.
Gesme.
Aye.
Grote.
Aye.
Jepson.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Cronenberger. Lundell.
Got one job, Steve.
Montgomery. Or sorry.
That's all right. That's 6-0. I can see that Laura is saying yes, but we just don't have the audio. Yep. All right, that gets us to the only item of business for the council tonight, the executive search consultant. So we formed that committee for Neil's succession plan. We met earlier this evening. Neil had reached out to 3 separate agencies. You guys have information on 2 out of the 3 because the third never got back to us. Just to give you a quick observation, we've worked with DDA, David Drown and Associates. We've worked with them before on multiple occasions. Most recently, I think it was a pay study. And then the other is South Central Service Cooperative out of Mankato. I'll give you just a really quick recap. DDA's price would be roughly $24,000, and South Central Service Co-op will be roughly $14,000. It's our belief that their services will be almost identical, so really the difference is cost. You'll see in the SC, recently they've dealt with communities in our neighborhood, LeSueur, Faribault County, St. Charles, Byron, Kenyon, Blooming Prairie, Blue Earth. So they are in southeast Minnesota fairly regularly. They know this area. Neil said that when they do the search, they are pretty expansive. They go into the Dakotas looking for people who might be interested. So this isn't just that they've worked with people in the region. The candidates that they find are from far away as well. So if there's any discussion or questions to be had on whether to decide to go with South Central Service Co-op or David Drown and Associates.
Does the committee have a recommendation?
Yes, we voted and unanimous. We were in favor of South Central Service Cooperative. We found that if the service is gonna be the same and the cost is the difference. And yes, we have a history with David Brown and Associates, but there might have been some mistakes that were made that we weren't too happy with. So, and obviously,
Stuck out to me.
yeah, and I get it, people can make mistakes, but if we have a chance to try out working with somebody else that saves $10,000, I think we're all happy with that. Any other questions? Hearing none, I would entertain a motion to accept hiring the South Central Service Cooperative to try to find our new city administrator.
So moved.
Second.
Motion from Diane, second from Steve. We will take the roll call vote.
Yes, me.
Aye.
Grote.
Aye.
Jepson.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Cronenberger. Lundell.
Aye.
All right, it passes. Gets us to our reports. Nobody is here from the chamber, so we'll just go right around the horn. Jed?
Our mill and overlay up on Holiday Avenue in the industrial park was completed over the weekend. Looks great. They did a good job. The footings at John Birch Park for the third base line dugout have been dug and poured today. So we are moving. It's good to see. It looks like the wall, Blakeboro will be here on the 22nd of July to start the wall
Okay.
side of the project. The other projects around town are moving. They've been a little bit hampered with rain events and whatnot. So the Cannon and Third Street project is moving along. They're tying in services this week. They're hoping to get people off of temp water possibly next week, possibly depending on how things go. So, and that's all I got.
All right.
Jed.
Thanks, Jed. I just want to, if we could reach out to MnDOT just to see if we could learn anything more about that traffic study. We've had some residents that were asking about the trackers. We would love to have more information if possible.
I will do that.
Perfect. Thank you. Zach?
Can I have one question
Yeah,
for Jed?
go for it.
Do they have an estimated completion date on Cannon Street, Mills, Third Street?
I know that when they bid the project, we have a completion date of, is it October or, I can't, it's been a tough summer. It really has. The rain is, and it's not just them, it's subcontractors and everybody that they deal with as well, so.
Yeah. Thank you. Zach, anything for you tonight?
I don't think anything tonight, no.
All right. Chief?
Well, a couple of things, Mr. Mayor. First, you may have noticed it continues to rain, which means the rivers have, while they've dropped or are fluctuating and still at a higher than normal level. That's created some problems for us with some of our green space parkland area. So as we go into the 4th of July weekend, I talked with Public Works, Tony from Public Works today. We made the decision that we're going to continue to leave Lower Hannah's Bend closed just because it's very wet. The river hasn't gone down far enough for us to really make an assessment as far as stability on the banks. And so they're going to be putting some barriers in place at the parking lot and on the trail, just so that we don't get vehicles trying to get down there anyway. Especially with the fair going on, sometimes people will think that the lots are full and they're just parking there. That would be a bad idea this time.
All right.
Tony and I are going to meet tomorrow morning and go take a look at the area above the pool for the same purpose, to try to ascertain, is it going to be, dry enough, stable enough that vehicles can be put up there if there's a need for overflow. I did reach out to Greg Kurtz of the Fair Board last week and spoke with him about both of those locations, just because they have used them in the past for overflow. And the Fair Board had made arrangements with Egg Partners to use the big gravel area behind their way station building, and then they would just run shuttles back and forth. So they've already made arrangements, but we are going to verify tomorrow morning and make a call on that area behind the pool. If it's available, we'll let Greg know. If it's not, then barricades will be going up to keep that area so that vehicles don't get up there and cause damage to the parks. Besides that, the fair will be starting up tomorrow. We're quite excited. That brings a lot of people to town. We want everybody to come and have a good time. We just ask that they behave themselves in, the same manner that they would in their regular communities. We've got a great activity event occurring. The 4th will be the parade. For the residents along the parade route, that will mean some street closures, lots of congestion, lots of people on the boulevard. So just bear that in mind if you're coming to watch the parade or have family that's coming in. We're going to start shutting down parts of those, the route at about 10:30, especially on the east side of downtown. We usually try to leave the west side open until the parade actually starts. But we'll do our best to get people to where they need to be, especially if they've got mobility issues or something. We want to try to get them there so they don't have to walk quite a ways. But for the residents, bear with it. It's only a few hours and then kind of returns back to normal. Fireworks are always a big issue this time of year. And, you know, again, kind of understand that, you know, if there's a lot of them going off, it makes it hard for officers to get to every single complaint in a timely manner, but we're going to do our best. If you can provide us an area that it's occurring in, or better yet, the house that it's occurring from, then we can talk to the people that are responsible as opposed to trying to track down where it's occurring at. Believe it or not, when they see the squad car, a lot of them stop. The speed trailer will be going out. We have it charging right now. We want to make sure it was fully charged. We're going to be putting it on 6th Street by the siren on the route to the parade. Just to remind people that, you know, what their speed limit is and that they should slow down and drive the speed limit. So,
All right.
the updates.
Parade, rain or shine?
The parade goes rain or shine. The only thing that interferes, and we've had a couple of years where we've had to delay it, would be lightning.
Lightning. Yep. That's
And if there's a significant amount of lightning, then the parade chairperson will make that final call on if it's canceled or not. If it is, then we're moved through the route, just letting everybody know that that call's been made.
okay. I've seen some people asking the question. I didn't know if that's.
Yep, and you know, Lieutenant Berg will be in for that. So he maintains our social media account. If something like that were to happen, he would be able to update that immediately and get that out on that platform to try to get people the information.
All right. Thank you, Chief. Sarah?
Can I ask one quick?
Yep.
I know you didn't want me. Between Two Rivers and Hannah Bend, that little trail, is that open or closed? You know, that paved path that goes right along the edge of the river?
That is open. Well,
It hasn't.
let me
caved-
rephrase. We had some trees that came down in that area, and I don't know, Public Works had their hands full. Has that gotten cleaned up yet? I don't think they've got them out yet. Yeah, so that's the reason that's taped off.
Okay.
Was the path itself was I don't believe compromised, but there are obstacles on it that would make it more hazardous if people were, say, firing down that trail on a bicycle and suddenly there was a giant branch.
All right.
Oh, I get the point.
There you go.
So along that lines, I'll just let the council know, we are working with Goodhue County and the state. I anticipate this will likely receive FEMA declaration because of the extent of flooding in Minnesota. Most of the members of this body have not been seated when we've had one of those events, but as your emergency management director, in addition to chief of police, that'll be a function that I'll be doing. So once the rivers get down low enough that we can ascertain all of the debris, all of the stuff that's going to need to be cleaned up, we'll make those decisions if it's something we do with staff or contractors. And just bear in mind, we've got to do those in compliance with the regulations that FEMA sets if it does become a federal declaration.
Okay.
Thank you.
So not just volunteer work?
Not just volunteer work. Typically, we wouldn't want to have volunteers running chainsaws and that type of stuff unless they're trained for it. When we had the tornado, we actually did get volunteers, but they were volunteers that were within a state program that operated chainsaws and went out to do those types of events.
Got it.
So,
All right. Thank you, Chief. Sarah? Neil?
Just a reminder, you have a work session on the 23rd.
Correct.
It was moved forward a week. I did contact all the nonprofits, so I've heard back from 3, so I'm pretty sure they'll all be able to attend.
All right.
All right.
Thank
That's
you. Lisa?
Nothing.
Ryan?
Just wanted to thank all the volunteers, sandbaggers.
Yeah, that too.
Neil even got in on it.
Was your picture in the paper? I didn't see you.
That's it.
All right, thank
I
you.
didn't have to lift any bags, so. I deferred to them young football players.
There you go. Yep. Derek.
Nothing.
Diane.
Just another quickie.
Yeah.
On the audit report, it recommended having quarterly financial reports as July 1st is our new year. Are we going to start implementing that, or? Okay.
All right. Steve?
Just happy 4th to everybody. Stay safe. Don't end up with fingers like mine.
You use that joke every year.
Yes, I do.
There you go. Laura, I don't know if you got your audio fixed. Is there anything you'd like to share? All right. All right. Enjoy your vacation. Pretty much the same thing. Thank you to all the volunteers. Obviously, this flood is about a once every, I wouldn't say it's a once in a century. It's maybe a once every 30 years roundabouts. Seems we were at this level.
Last time we were at this level, I would have to go back and look, but it was either 2010 or 2016. So
Oh, is that-
they are not that uncommon for us.
Somebody had said it was the 90s. They thought it hadn't been this bad, but if you,
90s
you have
was
the
even-
records, so.
The 90 was even worse.
Okay.
90s took out the bridge and stuff. Yeah.
So this is, I mean, it's rare, but it's not so rare that we don't see it. It's, yeah. But thank you to everybody. Obviously, the emergency style situation, the sandbagging, the zones that got done. Thank you to everybody that helped with that, and thank you for trying to save our residents' homes.
I think unfortunately we are probably going to see more of these events, Mayor and Council, simply because as the weather warms, warmer air holds more moisture, and when you get those heat pockets sitting in spots, it tends to wring that moisture out over those areas repeatedly, much like the pattern we saw, over the last month with, about rain every 2 to 3 days.
Well, and that's
And it just slowly continues to add up.
yeah. The forecast right now. That's I wish everybody a happy 4th. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Have a great time at the parade. Have fun at the fair. If bad weather comes, be sensible. My old Fox 9 colleagues, the stay sky aware. Like, if it looks bad, don't go do dumb stuff. So be safe. Enjoy the 4th. Hope for nice weather so that we can enjoy the fireworks and all that stuff. So, with nothing else, I would accept a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion from Ryan,
Second.
second from, I'm going to say Lisa. All those in favor?
Aye.
It's got to be the,
Gesme,
Aye.
Grote,
Aye.
Jepson,
Aye.
Johnson,
I
Cronenberger, Lindell.
we are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.